Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexandra Guru, and today we're going to talk about how to hypnotically test how suggestible someone is. So I brought you today 3 cool techniques that we're going to test with my client. And this technique, so the first thing that I really love using is actually the eye rolling method, the eye fixation. So I want you to just look up, and as you're looking up, you can imagine you looking up the ceiling or your own eyebrows. And as you keep looking up, you start to feel that your eyes become heavier, drowsier, droopier. And as you can see as well, his eyes, you can start see that the white part of the eyes start to show up, meaning that he is entering into a deeper trance state. This is very good. And now you can just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes all the way down, your eyes, they are heavy, drowsy, and all the way shut down, locked tight. Perfect. And now you can just immerse back to now and here. So as you could see as well, the demonstration that if someone start to roll their eyes is the easiest way that you can start hypnotizing them, because it sends the signal to the brain that it's a REM state, which is going to cause immediate response, that it's something like a confusion starts in the brain. So basically that the more white you can see, the more they are suggestible. So that's a really cool, easy technique. You can even use it at home and try it tonight. The second thing I like to test is the magnetic fingers. So I want you to just put your hands, the palms together, and just close them like this. And just put a little bit. And I want you to start focusing in between your 2 fingers and start to feel as the magnetic poles start to close your fingers closer, closer, and closer. And it's almost so hard to resist to even close them down, down, down. And as you could see, he is very suggestible. Perfect. You done so well. You can now release it. And you could just experience, right? So if you can share your experience, how was it? How easy it was to keep them separate, or how much you can go them together?
It was very hard to keep them separate, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it seems like that was just a moment, right? So it was actually like this, and then suddenly start. But then also we've been doing hypnotherapy together, so you've been conditioned also to my voice. So that's also something that if you try it at home, generally it takes maybe a couple of times, but you can really start seeing. So you can try it maybe even with your partner or friends. So very easy, put them together. You can just stick them together, start pressing together, and look in between and start to allow the fingers. And even because it's a lock, so you already kind of tighten together and kind of lock them together. Perfect. And just the third method that I wanted to bring. So if you can just put your 2 hands out all the way so we can see them. Maybe you can stand up so we can see. Okay, super. So if you can just put them out, perfect. And now I want you to just close your eyes all the way down. And as you close your eyes all the way down, imagine on your right hand, there is a balloon. And then I just put the balloon onto your wrist. And that's your right hands become so light. It just feels like it's like flying up, up, up. And it's just so light. You can just feel that your right hand going up, up, up a little more. And in the same time, your left hand, you start to feel that there is a heavy buckle with all the stones. We are putting on the left hand all the stones, and you are just dropping deeper and deeper. And you can start feeling that you can actually experience that the right hand is going all the way up to the air and the left hand is going all the way down to the floor. And when I'm going to count from 3 to 1, you're going to feel that it's almost like an instant pull between these two magical spots. One is going higher up and one is going all the way down, down, down. Perfect. Let's just focus on the right one. The right one has this balloon that is just pulling up, 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 and the right hand going up, up, and up. And on the left is going down, down, all the way down to the floor. Perfect. And now you can open your eyes and look at your hands. So you can also see, perfect, you can just drop your hands. So that's a really cool way as well. So you can just tell your partner to close their eyes, put their hands in front of them. It's important that the hands, they are parallel. And then you can just make, so one hand doesn't really matter if it's the right or the left. You can just play around. If you want to make it, you can always ask them which handed you are, and whatever they say, you can say, okay, so which handed you are?
Right.
Right. Okay. So in that case, the demonstration could have happened like this. So, okay, so the right hand is going to be your dominant hand. So the dominant hand, I'm going to go upwards. So, and then the other hand, the weaker hand, will go down. So, but it actually does not really matter. So you can just play around. But if you want to make it more fun for you, it's always easier to test this technique that the dominant hand is going up and then the other one going down. And then when you say up, you can just say, okay, so I want you to imagine that the balloon is lifting it up, 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 and then all the way up until you feel lightless, until it's like amazing for you, and you can just describe it as much as you wish to. And on the other hand, you can just allow that it's like heavy or like stones and they're just pulling down. And then also that when you look at the difference, so some people might go just a tiny bit and some people go really big. You did quite okay, but for example, in the 3 setup, I would say the easiest induction for you to test the suggestibility would be the second one, the magnetic fingers. I think that was the biggest draw, that was the fastest, and that was most probably the quickest way to test that how much you are really under. So that's the 3 exercises I brought today. So you can test it with your friends. Leave a comment below. How was it? Which was your favorite one and which one went well for you? Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe.